who that could be.
Yeah.
Come
Hello.
inside.
Thank you. Are you the new butler?
It's been a while since I've been to do anything.
Where's Diego?
He's changing.
Oh, he does that a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, a lot of people are these days.
I'm Brandon.
Gene.
Nice to meet you, Jane.
Nice to meet you.
Who's this fella?
It's my dummy.
Oh.
We were getting ready to do a Christmas podcast, but I guess Diego couldn't join us.
That's a real shame.
Yeah.
It's unmarried.
Yeah, would you care to join us?
I'd love to.
Yeah, we'll just be talking about movies, Christmas movies, what our favorite ones are.
Sounds like a grand old time.
Yeah, it's a Waffle Press movie podcast, and this is our Christmas episode.
Gingerbread Waffle Press.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey guys, this is Gene, and this, as I said in our intro, this is our Christmas episode for the Waffle Press movie podcast. Brandon is here with us.
How you doing, man?
Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. This is nice.
Oh, thank you.
This is our first episode, I believe, where we're face to face, or we're actually in person seeing each other.
Yeah, I don't think this is, you've been in studio. Well, not studio, this is my parents' house, but this is our family Christmas tree, and we wanted to keep it homely, man. Homey, yeah, it's great to have you. Feeling festive already, especially with this Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah,
which we're not.
I got my ugly sweater on. You got a sweater on.
I sent you the memo that we were gonna have Christmas sweaters. You brought ugly Christmas sweaters.
I did bring an ugly one. I didn't read that part of it. That was just sweater. I immediately went to the ugly Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
One, but
I brought my ugly Christmas scarf, but I threw it over there.
Understandable. Well.
But Brandon, what have you been doing? How's life been treating you?
Life's been good. It's just staying busy at work, keeping some side projects up. We talked pretty recently about Mandalorian last week.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we just had you on.
Yeah.
But have you seen any movies lately?
Yeah, I saw Queen and Slim last night, actually, which was good. I liked it. Have you seen it?
I have not. The last movie I saw was The Irishman, which was like 2 or 3 movies. So I was a little movied out after watching The Irishman.
That's a lot of movie in that one movie. That's like Infinity War of the movie. Yeah, so many movies in one movie.
The end game of the Scorsese-verse.
Yes, sir. And all the genres come together, all those Italian actors together. That is like an Avengers kind of thing, but for Scorsese.
Yeah.
It's just not as exciting. That's my opinion.
Did you see that like weird Photoshop thing of like Civil War Scorsese? So it was like all the Marvel characters, and then it had like
I did see that
Scorsese.
Yeah,
it was so uniquely bad.
Yeah,
like it was just like, this isn't funny. Like why are you doing this?
And it's just part of the horrible obsession that I'm tired with of him not liking Marvel movies. Yeah, I couldn't care less what he likes or doesn't like.
I see his argument, but I feel like he should reframe his argument to Disney instead of, well, not Disney. He should reframe his argument just to major corporations if he wants to make this criticism, and just aiming it at Marvel movies is like, I don't really see what he's doing.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he probably wasn't aiming it directly at it. It was just someone asked him, do you like Marvel movies? And yeah, you have to be like, no, I don't. Sorry.
Queen and Slim, right?
I did like it. It was good. I thought Daniel Kaluuya was awesome. He's definitely up in my running for Best Actor this year. He's probably in my top 5 best lead actor performances.
Okay.
I had some problems with it, but I feel like if I talk about the problems with it, I'll talk about spoilers.
Yeah, let's try to avoid spoiler territory.
Yeah, but I'd recommend it. I don't think it's a good date movie, personally.
Okay.
I don't think it's a good, maybe not a good first date movie.
Yeah, like don't take your girlfriend to see Midsummer.
Yeah, that's not, don't take only a friend to see Midsummer.
Right. Oh man, I saw Frozen 2.
Oh, how was that?
Did you see it?
I did not.
Okay, so you're
I'm a bad representation of animation in the company. There was a screening of it, but I missed it. And I've heard good things.
I liked it, but I felt like it was really misguided in its in some of its like messages where it's talking. Because it's cool. Like I love the characters. I like Anna also. Olaf enough.
I feel that one.
Olaf. What's his name? Christoph, and then the moose. The reindeer.
moose.
The reindeer. I mean, yeah, I mean, they were great. But like this, just some of the songs weren't as memorable this time around.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, it just felt like it was just like a diet version of Frozen. And yeah, just going back to the messages, like it's talking about environmentalism, climate change.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's getting a little bit.
Really?
It's about nature and how without spoiling anything, it's how man-made structures have disrupted this forest by Arendelle.
That is true.
And how nature is calling Elsa to stop what man has done to the forest without giving away too much. And it goes up to this point where it's like, yeah, her ancestors talks about her ancestors, what they did, and they may not have been the best without spoiling anything.
Oh, interesting.
It never really places blame, though. It just kind of dances around it.
Okay. Do you think they should be more committed to that message?
Yeah.
They're not? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like just a little more committed.
Gotcha. They're flirting with going that far, but they're not. Okay.
Yeah. But it was, the animation's great. I love Disney animation studios.
Me too.
They always hit it. Oh, yeah. They always hit it out of the park. Like, I love Big Hero 6 and, yeah, just everything. But, yeah, just this one, it wasn't as up to snuff for me, personally. But, yeah, no, I'd still recommend it. I took my cousins to see it, and they all enjoyed it.
Nice.
You said you saw The Irishman?
I did.
Did you like it?
It was a movie for sure. The second third of it, the one where Jimmy Hoffa comes in with Al Pacino, that was my favorite part. That's a great movie. That's a really entertaining, interesting movie about De Niro's character's relationship with Jimmy Hoffa. I think that's
who's played by Al Pacino,
who's fantastic. In an Adam Sandler movie, he's Al Cappuccino.
Is he? In Jack and Jill, there's a commercial for he's in it. It's like this Dunkin' Donuts franchise. I have not seen that movie. And they have an Al Cappuccino.
Really?
Yeah. It's
I gotta see that now. Funny. All right. But yeah, for me, it had no reason to be as long as it was. I thought while the performances were good, the CGI was fine.
Yeah,
there was parts of it. Yeah, there was parts of it where the faces were kind of bouncing off them. Like that one part where Joe Pesci's helping him out the car.
It goes.
Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Yeah, I love Pesci. It was great to see Pesci back.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he's been retired for. He came back in 2010 for this movie called Love Ranch. It was an independent film he did on a whim. I do not have any research in front of me, but it just seems like he could have been a friend of a producer's. Maybe he just did it as a favor. But he's been retired since I think
Gone. I read 18 years.
Yeah, 18 years. I think it was Gone Fishing 2. And then he has a cameo in De Niro as the Good Shepherd. De Niro directed that. Okay. And yeah, he raises like thoroughbreds, and he thought he did his best work in the 80s and 90s, and he had enough to retire, and he's been doing that.
Good for him.
But
and he made a good comeback.
Yeah, it's been good to see him back for sure.
Do you think he'll do more movies after this, or?
I hope so. De Niro needs to bribe him to be like, "Hey, Pesci, come back. Yeah. We'll show him what's for."
Yeah. Did the blue eyes distract you?
It did.
Yeah, they don't match his skin tone.
Yeah, it bugged me. But no, I think it's a really good movie. Like, it's an experience. Like, if it takes almost 4 hours of your life, you have to make it worth it.
For sure. And I mean, as I tweeted, I think it's a knockout, as in you'll probably knock out while watching it. As I didn't fall asleep, but I was closing my eyes. I can still hear everything, but parts like this is... Yeah. It takes a lot out of you.
But I think it's a good pair. It's a really, everything you like about a Scorsese movie, it's that to an extreme. It doesn't have the Rolling Stones, but, it's, all the tracking shots, all the that, and it's 3 hours of that. 3.5 hours, excuse me. So... if you love Scorsese, I think, it's not for every single cinema goer, but if you're into that genre, I think it's a really well-made work of art. Mm-hmm. And I would say try to see it in a theater, because I feel like Netflix, you're going to stop. It's not a bad thing. I'm not judging people if they pause the movie, because if you have to go to the bathroom, please do. Like, go to the bathroom, take a snack break.
That's better than just letting it play while you're...
You can't watch it in the background.
20 minutes. No, definitely not.
And I don't want to be elitist saying you have to watch it all the way through, but I think if you want to see it as one long shot of a movie, it's really worthwhile, and I would recommend that.
But there was something online where someone broke it into 3 parts.
Oh, I saw that. If you want to see it as a mini-series.
Like, this is where you pause. This is where you stop it, exit out.
I'm like, but it's a movie. It's not a mini-series. I mean, you could do that if you want, but it is a movie.
Sure. I mean,
it's not like Hateful Eight where they recut it as a miniseries.
No, but I don't know about you, but for me personally, if it was a miniseries or even a series, I'd have less interest in watching it.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that it's a movie, I'm like, okay, I have to watch this.
Yeah. So, but we enjoyed it. Yeah.
I enjoyed it for what it was. I really liked the second third of it, as I was saying. But
it's not bad.
No.
You can't call it bad.
You can't call it bad, but you can call it excessive, and I will call it excessive.
That's fair.
The last third of it, you can.
Yeah.
That's 55 minutes long. You can easily cut it to 15 minutes. I felt like I was watching an extended cut of the film, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just me.
I heard you paint houses with cuts of the movie.
I felt like I was watching the Snyder cut.
Doesn't exist.
Well, unfinished
doesn't
CGI.
exist.
Well, maybe. Hey, there's photo evidence. I don't know that one.
Well, hold up.
That's a different story.
So, speaking of which, let's transition to holiday movies, because I feel like we've had some movies that are pretty much holiday movies, like Knives Out.
Great movie.
Yeah, that's a perfect Thanksgiving movie.
Go see that. It's a anyone in the family can go see it. Kids can see it. It's fantastic. Go see it.
Yes, because it's like Thanksgiving, where it's like, you have all these family members at odds,
and they're all different kind of characters.
They're all different characters. They're all doing their own thing.
They're all insane.
They're all insane. No one likes each other, and I'm like, hey, this is Thanksgiving.
This is Thanksgiving. This is Christmas.
Right? Yeah, that was so well done. It was such a great mystery, and I loved it. Rian Johnson. Just keep doing more original work.
Yeah, don't listen to anyone.
Don't listen to the Last Jedi haters.
Don't listen to them.
Awful, terrible people.
Keep doing it. No, except for my friends who hate The Last Jedi. You're fine.
But what were your thoughts on just like, it was a mystery? It's like playing Clue. You're trying to figure out.
Yeah, well, one of the things I really appreciated about it, other than the performances and the way it was shot and the way it was written, was that he's not afraid as a storyteller to reveal the mystery, to reveal stuff from the mystery early. You know what I mean? Like, at first you're like, oh, this is a whodunit, and an hour in, I already know whodunit. I'm good. I go, but then you're so entertained, you're like, there's got to be something else here that, and we know what we have seen, and you're just waiting, and more stuff is being clued out, and I thought everyone was fantastic in it.
Yeah, Ana de Armas.
Yeah, she's great.
Amazing. I love her. Daniel Craig, I love his like southern twang.
Yeah, all respect on the client.
I'll say. I just love like just the opening. It's just like him clicking on a piano key. When he's just like, he's really, he's great as Bond, but he's played like so many like stiff characters, and it was cool to see him like cut loose on this like comedic, like almost like a Kubrickian character out of like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, a lot of Peter Sellers in him.
Peter Sellers, yeah. It reminds me of Lieutenant Kong or someone from Doctor Strange. Yeah, it's great. I can't recommend it enough. I feel like if we talk about it more, we're gonna go into like spoiler.
Right. Which, if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. Stop this now and go see it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. One last movie I will talk about, because I don't know if you saw it, and before wrapping up this segment, Last Christmas with Emilia Clarke.
I did not see that.
It's exactly what you're going to sign up for. It's
I hear it's insane.
It's literally an insane movie. It's pure grade A mom cinema. Like your mom will like it. She's like, oh, it's cute. I love it. But you're like, Mom, so you're like, Mom, why do we see this? But the movie is just it's been out for a month. I'm just gonna spoil it. But and it was in the trailers. So it's Do you really want to see it?
I don't know. I don't like... it's fine. Go
Okay,
ahead.
because literally they get the lyrics from the George Michael song and put it in the plot. Like, she gets hit by a car, her heart gets taken out because her heart gets damaged. There's another man who also gets hit by the same car in the accident. And then they do a heart transplant because he's a heart donor certified. And he gives her heart last Christmas. And it's terrible.
What?
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, they're playing George Michael songs.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Wow. Mm-hmm. I gotta see this. Now I'm taking my mom to see this.
I think your mom will like it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have more like Mike's Hard Lemonade, you'll probably enjoy it too. But
okay. Stack up on these.
It's like out of
Mike's Hard Lemonade commercial right here. And Last Christmas commercial.
It's out of this world. Like, I don't know what else to say about Last Christmas.
That's correct. Wow. What a twist. That's awesome.
It is. But Brandon, Christmas movies.
Yes.
We asked our Twitter followers on twitter.com that follow the Waffle Press. We tweeted out on
twitter.com.
Yes.
I've heard of it.
What are your favorite non-traditional Christmas movies? So we got a few responses.
Okay.
I am Choppa. If you can't be with the one you love the one you're with, and you put a nice gif of Idris Elba putting up the tree in Prometheus. So his was Prometheus.
Okay.
Great stuff. Thank you.
I actually forgot that he did that in the scene. I just remember him singing it with a beer, but I guess he was setting up the tree.
He was.
Wow.
At let me see if I'm pronouncing this right. Elevator Core put Tokyo Godfathers, which I believe is it's an anime, right?
I think so.
Okay.
You're asking the wrong person. But
okay.
But that sounds cool.
Miles A. Harris at Prince M5420. For a while, it used to be Die Hard. Now it be LKG, which Long Kiss Goodnight.
Oh.
Wait, I don't know if you've seen it. Is with Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, Shane Black, the homie.
Nice.
I love Shane Black. And Batman Returns. And
nice.
Put a gif of the mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it.
Great line.
Yes. From at the Renegade Jack, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Eyes Wide Shut, Gremlins.
Oh wow, nice.
I love it.
Good choice.
The Night Before and Krampus. We had if you guys want to check it out, we had an interview with Doug Pipes, the composer of Krampus.
That's
and
awesome.
It's a great episode. At _666, she put Eyes Wide Shut. Great choice.
Great choice. Never seen it.
Kubrick can never go wrong.
Gotta check that one out soon.
We have a few others, but we'll get to them later. And I guess kind of speaking about Christmas movies, kind of segueing into our next segment, Brandon. Our pitch a movie and fun activity we always do on the Waffle Press.
This is fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Our pitch a movies, usually we want to, we'll give you a suggestion. I'm going to throw out... 2019 has been an odd year for movies.
It has.
It's been very hit or miss. I don't know what...
Been some good ones. Some bad ones.
Yeah, there's...
I've seen a lot of bad movies.
There's nothing really defining about it. It's just weird. But Brandon, I'm going to give you a pitch. You have to do a 2019 sequel... Or excuse me, a sequel of a 2019 movie and make it a Christmas movie.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to read a little bit... from pulling up the Twitter here from Stephen E. D'Souza, who is the screenwriter of Die Hard.
Okay.
And last year it went a little viral. He came out with a list because he says Die Hard is a Christmas movie. He swears on his grave that he's
agree.
I agree as well. But he put out a handy chart. I'm going to read a few of these just to get you in the mood and inspire you.
Sounds good.
This is a Christmas or not checklist. It has to take place during the Christmas holiday.
Gotcha.
Setting is a Christmas party. There should be a number of Christmas songs.
Christmas party, okay.
Party venue be threatened. And Brandon, these are just suggestions. You don't have to do it.
Okay.
But we will give you a little bit of suggestions coming up. Broadcaster with hidden agenda. I guess John McClane's wife will punch her. This is kind of a little racist, but a German ringleader.
Oh.
For whatever reason. A government incompetence. So was it the FBI agents from Die Hard?
Okay.
Christ-like Sacrifice.
Gotcha.
And he has a bunch of other ones. He's putting really random things. For Closure, Johnny Grant, and I don't know. I don't want to say the rest because that was weird. But Stephen E. D. D'Souza, everyone.
Well,
that was his thing.
He wrote an amazing film, and one of my personal favorite Christmas films.
So, Brandon, the 3 suggestions I'll give you. It's going to be set during Christmas. Obviously, it's a 2019 movie. So, whatever 2019
movie came out this year,
movie you enjoyed, and I'm going to say the last act has to have some sort of Christmas song. Has to go with that.
Perfect.
So you'll have, we're going to go on a bit of a break, but Brandon, you're going to have some time to think about that.
Sounds good.
So
I'll get thinking.
Think. And we'll return shortly after this. Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in.
Thanks for waiting.
Yeah, thanks for waiting. Brandon had your Christmas pod is stewing with Christmas movie ideas.
It's stewing. We're mixing that Chris and the Kringle together. The 2019 movies, and I got a sequel in my head.
There you go. So just before, I'll hand that off to you in a second, Brandon, but we had some more Christmas movie suggestions from our listeners at the Waffle Press on Twitter that we did this with. From Alex, I hope I'm pronouncing this, Weigling, Mr. Rapsodius. He put The Lion in the Winter, Carol, and The Nightmare Before Christmas, which doubles as a Halloween film. And we had a few others on here. From Pedro Garcia Marcias, he put Squaresoft's Parasite Eve, which I've never seen. I have no idea what that is. No.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like I'm missing out.
Yeah, I don't know. And on Instagram, which we're at the Waffle Press Podcast, we put questions. We got Hellraiser.
Okay.
Christmas movie. Okay. Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. Eyes Wide Shut again, and Iron Man 3.
Yes.
Iron Man 3 is a classic.
I would agree that is a Christmas film more so than the other ones.
Yeah. And just before we we asked this, we read these questions. We had pitch a movie. We did. Brandon. And thank you everyone for answering our question.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you everyone. Make sure you do it again next time.
So
awesome.
Pitch a movie. Brandon, on the clock.
Yes.
In 3 minutes, you'll have 3 minutes to pitch this Christmas movie suggestion to me. So I'm interested to hear it, and I will have a swig of Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So, Iron Man 3, we just talked about, that's a Christmas film. Well, who is the son of Iron Man? The biological son? Not really, but he is the son. Spiderman. Everyone's favorite web slinger of New York. He had a great 2019 movie this year. He had 2 movies this year that were great. Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home. And this is the sequel to Far From Home. We all remember what happened at the end. And J. Jonah Jameson revealed his identity. Oh my God! And then Disney and Sony was like, he's mine! No, he's mine! Okay, we can do this again! And now, it's all come together in the 3rd movie. I'm completing the Spider-Man Home trilogy. Spider-Man Home Alone. This is the Christmas 2019 movie. Alright, so we begin our film right off the bat from Spider-Man Far From Home. We begin with Peter. He's running down the streets of New York. He's running down to Central Park. He's going in different spots. He's hiding in the under the bridge from the Cloverfield movie at the very end. He's like, oh my God, they're gonna kill me. And the SWAT team's coming after him. And then finally, who swoops in? Falcon. Captain America Falcon swoops in, picks him up, and he's like, oh my God, no, don't hurt me. He's like, I got you, it's fine. And then they take him somewhere. They take him to the new Avengers headquarters. We saw at the end of Endgame that they're picking up all the remains of Avengers headquarters. New Avengers. They're taking him there. And Falcon, Happy Hogan, even Professor Hulk, they're all there, and they're telling him, look, we know you're a good kid. We trust you. We know you didn't do any of those things. We know you didn't kill that guy. We're going to go. work this out with the government. You stay here. Your friends are going to be okay. Your auntie's going to be okay. Don't you worry. Happy's like, I'm going to take care of your auntie. No, you're not. Yes, I am. It's all going to be okay. Just stay here for a bit, all right? And so he does. He stays there, and he makes himself at home. And keep in mind, this is later going to take place in Christmas. So, political briefings, they take a long time. Happy Hogan, Falcon, Bucky, I don't know what he's doing at these political briefings, but he's there. They're dealing with all this stuff. And meanwhile, all of his friends are calling him up. And also, meanwhile, everyone knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And keep in mind, who else is out there? Vulture. He's still in jail. And he's always known who Peter was. And who else is in jail? Oh, what?
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay, who else is in jail? Scorpion. Who else is still out there? Mysterio. He's still alive. And this is the building of the Sinister Six. We're going to have Kraven the Hunter in there, and they're going to try and go into Avengers headquarters and kill Peter. They're going out to, and he's got to get by his ingenuity, Home Alone style. He's going to build the traps for them, and he's going to take it all. No Avengers are helping him now. This is all Peter, Spider-Man, Home Alone. And we're going to have Macaulay Culkin in it. He's going to have a cameo. He's going to be the guard. And it's going to be great.
Oh, wow, you did that exactly. Okay. Do you need a second?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Wish I had a little more time. I talked for a little too long about the setting it up.
It's all right. It happens for such a movie.
It was like a Marvel movie. I was going too long in the beginning.
So I'm the studio executive.
Are you?
Yes. Okay. I'm not Amy Pascal.
Are you Kevin Feige?
I'd rather be Kevin Feige.
I see you as a Louis Desposito, too. I see a very relaxed Louis Desposito, yeah.
So I'll say this first. I did not like Far From Home. I am sorry.
Louis Desposito? You didn't like the movie you were executive producer on? What would you have done differently?
I don't know. Make him put dubstep in his cowl, like they suggested in Amazing Spider. But I liked your pitch.
Thank you.
The fact Spider-Man's doing Home Alone and you put Home Alone in the title. Amazing.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Was it suggestions? Suggestions?
Yes.
I don't think I had any. I love the Macaulay Culkin tattoo. Or cameo.
Thank you.
So I would buy it.
Awesome.
Okay. We'll shake on it.
Awesome. Thank you.
There we go.
Sweet. Coming to you soon from Sony and Marvel.
There we go.
Sponsored by Marvel.
So, Brandon, pitch a movie. I bought it. And,
thank you for buying it.
No, of course, my friend.
Mr. Desposito.
That Desposito is great. So, non-traditional Christmas movies.
There's a bunch.
Yeah.
I've heard of them.
We had a lot of Christmas movies we like. Like, I love the Peanuts holiday, the Peanuts Christmas special.
Yeah.
I think it's called.
Is that a special or is that a movie?
It's a movie.
Okay.
There you go. It's a little bit. I love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Another great special. I love Elf.
Elf is you are the biggest Elf fan.
Elf. Elf's probably my favorite Christmas movie.
Like you did a high school production of.
Yeah, we sang it. Yeah.
Really?
No,
okay.
No, we actually did.
I just guessed.
Yeah, we sang it in choir. We didn't do the whole play, but we sang "Sparkle Twinkie Jolly Jingly" for choir. I'm not as good as I was back then in high school, but yeah, it was fun. I love Elf.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. That's amazing.
Great film.
But non-traditional Christmas movies. Let's talk a bit about that. And I think we have something under the tree.
Oh!
Picking up this.
I feel so bad. I didn't bring anything else.
Yeah, I got this for us. And this is a little present, and I'm unwrapping the wrapping paper for these listeners.
Nice.
And we have some gifts.
Yes, we do.
Let's tell this to the audience. So let's see what we got here.
And these are gifts of non-traditional Christmas movies?
Yes, non-traditional Christmas movies. That's what the gifts are. Recommendations. So I got one here, and I think this is yours. The Nightmare Before Christmas, and this was illustrated by you, Brandon.
It was.
Nice little Jack Skellington.
One of my rushed works. You can find better works on my Instagram. But yeah, I would say a lot of people call that a regular traditional Christmas movie. I would say it flirts with Christmas. For me, it's definitely a Halloween movie. What the best song on the soundtrack is "This Is Halloween." It's about it's about Halloween Town, and now we are flagged for copyright with you singing that. I'm just kidding.
YouTube's been terrible.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it flirts with Christmas in the way where Jack Skellington is like, man, I think I can do this, but he ends up terrorizing children with his toys. He ends up burning the place down. He gets shot out of the sky, and
Santa gets captured.
Yeah.
It's kind of traumatizing.
It's really traumatizing. When I was a kid, I was scared of it. I loved it, but I was scared and confused.
He has the singing voice of Danny Elfman.
Which is scary enough. Oingo Boingo, man. Yeah. With music composed by the great Danny Elfman.
Okay, it's scored by Danny Elfman. Okay.
Yeah, he does the score.
I wasn't 100%.
It's one of his best scores for sure. Yeah, I'd say it's a Christmas movie in a way where Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Okay.
But we might get into that later. I don't know.
Okay, maybe. Hope so.
And... yeah, but at the end of the day, he goes back to his true love, which is Halloween. It's about...
I thought it was Sally.
I don't know. They haven't talked much before.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the sequel would be if they have a second date or not. But I know who he does have more than a second date with, and it's Halloween. That's why I say it's a Halloween movie, but it's also... in a way, Christmas film.
Right, because it's Jack being introspective on him discovering Christmas, and you're seeing an outsider's perspective on the holiday.
Right, it's a reverse Grinch.
Yeah, reverse Grinch, there you go. Yeah, I love it. I loved it since I was a kid. Kind of terrifying. I love the ride. Well, when they turn the Haunted Mansion
into... yeah, that's...
at Disneyland, when they turn the Haunted Mansion into Nightmare Before Christmas for the holidays. And for Halloween, too? Yeah,
they open it up on Halloween time, and they keep it until January.
Yeah, need to renew your pass, huh? It's going to go 800, 900.
Go more.
Let's see it. Let's find out. Nightmare Before Christmas, great suggestion.
Thank you. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, do you want to get one?
Sure, I'll get one for you. You don't want that one? Okay. Someone's looking at the gifts before he opens them. We got Anna on the Apocalypse.
Okay.
With a lovely illustration. I believe this is one of your works right here.
Yeah, yes, unfortunately.
It's lovely.
It's a zombie. So this is, I just saw this recently. I suggested this. It's from Orion Pictures, which is doing a lot of new titles lately. Good for them. It's a British independent film, and it's a horror movie. It's a horror zombie movie musical on Christmas. So it's absolutely bonkers. So it has a young cast of British talents. I believe one of the main actress, she was from Les Mis, the last movie, Les Miserables.
Okay.
And she's in the Apple Plus show.
Is it Samantha Barks?
No, it's Elle Hunt.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, she's in the movie. Yeah, the movie version of Les Mis.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's it's really great because it's like, it's just like this mishmash of all these genres, and they somehow make it work. All the choices that they make, because it's a low budget film, but it doesn't feel like that. All the zombies feel like new and fresh, and they kill zombies to like musical numbers. Like there's some really great musical numbers, because I like musicals enough that really they slap, as the kids say.
Oh.
So the one of they have like some ones, and it's just about a small town girl. She lives in a British thing, and a British neighborhood that's lower income, and she goes to a boarding school, and they're trying to put together this school play, and they're also graduating because this is right before they're in uni. As they say in the British, right before their exams, and this is like right before they go off and be an adult. So it's a really cool, and it's reflective because it's a Christmas movie, non-traditional, because you're reflecting at that time of year. They're reflecting on their lives, and it's this girl trying to figure out what she wants to do. She wants to move to Australia or stay with her parents, or her dad, excuse me, and then zombies come and screw everything up for them. But it's good because there is some Christmas songs which go back to the Die Hard screenwriter. There's a song called It's That Time of Year, and it's like Santa Baby. Do you know that song by Eartha Kitt?
Who can't know that
song? The Seductive Santa Claus, yes. And it goes like one notch higher than that.
Oh.
So it's literally like one of the actresses or one of the characters is like singing a song, and it's literally just trying to like seduce Santa, and they go to like a lot of like lowbrow seduction terms, and like it's just like it really just cracks you up, and just like, oh man, they're really going for it.
Yes, I gotta see this to see if it works on Santa.
Yeah. So it's on Hulu. It's streamed right now.
Okay.
And I can't recommend it enough.
Sweet.
Yeah, so Anna and the Apocalypse, everyone.
Sounds
Definitely
good.
check it out.
Sounds like a fun one.
Yeah, you'll have a musically good time.
Love it. Sounds like a musical Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, it's kind of like, because it's English. Yeah, kind of. See what else we got here.
What we got here?
Oh, okay. I got one for you.
Oh.
Well, whichever
Oh,
one.
yeah. So on here I was going to go for Die Hard. I even drew an illustration and everything. But what can we say about Die Hard that hasn't already been said?
Yeah.
I
feel like last year we probably talked about it.
For sure, yeah. So I'm going to go with a more recent film, Klaus. Klaus, it's a Netflix original animated film. It's beautiful, traditional animation. It's the origin story of Santa Claus.
Okay.
So right now you're thinking, well, this sounds like a Christmas movie. This sounds like a straight-up Christmas movie.
Like, what are you saying?
Well, I'm going to say it doesn't really feel like one until the end of it, because it's about this postman, and he's like an Emperor Cusco type thing from the Emperor's New Groove. He's a spoiled brat who gets sent on his mission in a small town, which is overrun by these people who are almost barbaric in a weird way, and gangsterly, and don't treat us equally, don't treat people with respect, and so he's not going to either. And then he stumbles upon this hermit, this widower, this old man who happens to be Mr. Claus, and he's got some reindeer, and he builds, and he goes in the workshop, and he's got these toys that he made, and postman's got to deliver some mail to the kids to make up so he can leave the town. So he goes up to Klaus like, hey, you have a gift, and I want to deliver these toys for you for free to all these kids. And I think that might help bring up the town a bit. So in a way, I think it's about Christmas in the way of like, it's giving to the community, and giving to the community, build yourself up. It makes you feel good about yourself. It makes you a better person. Doing something completely selfless. But
the true meaning of Christmas.
Right. So in that way, it doesn't really feel like a Christmas-y movie, like the materialistic kind of corporate kind of thing of Santa Claus until the very end, which you have to see for yourself. If you haven't seen it, it's a beautiful film. You can watch it on Netflix right now. Exactly. If you have Netflix...
Don't turn off the podcast.
Yeah, don't turn off the podcast. Wait, yeah, don't listen to me. Wait, but do listen to me now. Wait for us to end, and then go watch Klaus. It's great. You can watch it with your family. Something just dropped. You can watch it with your family. You'll love it, and your jaw will drop, just like that thing did right now with the beautiful animation.
Not in the show. It's not in the show.
I recommend Klaus as a almost Christmas movie.
Yeah. No, I half watched it. I had half of it, and I think I'll watch the other half based on your suggestion.
Thank you.
So, and I love the animation. I love J.K. Simmons. So, it looked amazing.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons plays Santa, and he's fantastic.
I was going to ask you for Die Hard because I feel like we didn't cover this last year for our Christmas episode. In the continuity in the universe of the movie, why did John McClane... Not John McCain.
No!
Why did John McClane think that he could commute from Pomona, which is another... it's still in LA County, to Century City every day for the holidays? What? Because he was rooming with his police buddy. What was the point of that?
Yeah, man, that's not something I thought of.
Because I was like, okay, there's less traffic. Back then, there was less populated.
Sure was.
But someone pointed out the highways were way worse. Like, there wasn't enough freeway, so it'd just be bumper to bumper.
Wow. Have you tweeted this?
I did tweet it. No one responded.
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably didn't respond.
Yeah, it's all right.
I was part of the problem for not getting this out there.
Everyone ignores me on Twitter.
But now I know.
So we're down to the last few here.
We're down to the last one.
Okay. I'll read this last one. And this is mine. Batman Returns, which is a movie I did a complete 180 on because I used to hate it. I did hate it, but me and Diego saw it at the New Beverly Theater last year.
Very nice.
And it was amazing because it's like a Santa Christmas. There's a lot of it's Batman kind of developing a conscience, because in the Byrne movies he's famously killing people and just like a heartless maniac, and he kind of develops a heart in the movie. He develops more of a conscience because the character arc is he sees the Penguin and Catwoman just like murdering and killing people for vengeance and being swept into vengeance, and he realizes the error of his ways. So it's not the most perfect Batman film, but it's a perfect movie, and it's a good enough Batman movie. And, just the gothic elements of it is amazing. I love Danny DeVito as a penguin.
He's insane. And I love it.
Just all the weird biblical parallels. Just all the weird, he's like Moses, where they put the little penguin baby in the thing.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's trying to kill the newborns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is
Let my people go.
Yeah,
Let my penguins go. Okay.
Let my penguins go.
I like that.
So, yeah, it's really underappreciated. As a Batman fan, I know it's, I don't want to seem hypocritical, but I would really recommend it. And, Michael Keaton is good as Batman, too.
Yes, he is.
Watch it, nerds. And I was just going to say, it's also the sexiest Batman movie ever. Because
You think so?
The romance and the tension between him and
Killing
Catwoman.
Joke wasn't sexy enough.
Oh, God, no. God, no. Let's not talk about Killing Joke.
Not bad. Right. That was gross.
The relationship between him and Catwoman is really accurate to that comics, and it really follows that. She's not like the most comic accurate Selena Kyle, but they really get the relationship going. So that was the last one of non-traditional Christmas movies, man.
That was a good one, man.
There's nothing left in this box.
Nothing else in there.
Nope, not that we're going to talk about.
Nothing at all.
I'm putting it down. But I guess that's wrapping up our episode, Brandon.
I'll wrap it up with a nice bow. Put it under the tree.
I could charge us. Really. So, that's wrapping up here. Brandon, where can people find you at?
You can find me at Instagram at bswaffs, and that's good.
Yeah. And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, G9892. You can follow The Waffle Press at The Waffle Press on Twitter. On Instagram at The Waffle Press Podcast. Please follow us and subscribe on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, and Spotify. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We've been Professionally Unprofessional.